Yes, y'all know what time it is. We are back. The Get Righteous Podcast. It's your boy. He Ruby user the We Usually Tribe. And of course Zito of the We Usually Tribe. We are back. Let's go. Lock in, family. Yes, y'all.
Espizito.
Hey, what's goodies in the hoodies?
What's good, Benny?
You know it, don't know it.
Huh?
You know it, you know it.
What's the move? How we looking? Oh my God!
Oh,
Hey,
bro.
Chat, what's good? All right.
Jazz.
Hey, what's good in the motherfucking hood, man?
Season kicks off tomorrow, baby. We getting ready for God. We getting ready for this spring season to kick off.
Yeah, man. Coach Mike C in the fucking building. New thing,
New things,
huh?
new place.
Huh?
We on to some new things. We doing new things. You feel me?
That they gonna let him go. Let him be him.
Let me
Let
yes,
him guide some folks.
let me do what I do. So
Hmm.
yeah, the new opportunity, A money, sports, AAU, man, with over 40 to 50 teams per season,
Mm-hmm.
over damn near 500,000 kids
Mm-hmm.
coming in to control, be able to have four teams to come in as a new coach. That's nice. Assistant coach on two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. You see,
Facility.
it just comes together the way it's always supposed to come together. Like,
Exactly. Let the process. You know it. Was good, love. Hey,
that's
Ash.
good.
It's Goody. Where B at? I know we was talking on the thing. He said he was.
I forgot to send out my George.
In a couple.
But yeah, nah, man, I'm definitely a fan. As I told you off of here, I think it's a very good situation for you. Um, you know, you don't gotta worry about much politicking, and you can do what you do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And peace to the gods.
You already know.
So yeah, definitely that shit.
Yeah, we locked in. We ready, man. We ready to start. I'm
So
ready to get up.
summertime when they bring the summer jam shit that we always do.
Yeah.
You know you gotta bring the squad.
Oh, yeah, of course. You already know. You know what we'll bring on. You know we gonna bring a squad or two, host something. You know that. You know that.
Run that shit back, have it looking like it did when you know when shit was jumping.
When we really had it jumping.
Mm-hmm.
When we really had it jumping. And that's
That
facts.
court filled.
That's facts. We gotta get it back to that.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta bring the culture back down there, bring the people back, especially on the sports level,
Yeah,
man. Down, you know.
I, I agree completely. I agree completely. But what's good with y'all? How y'all doing in the chat?
What's good, chat? What's good?
Very
Long was good in the city.
or
How you like Carolina? Liking it yet? You ready to swerve yet? Plan it? You plan it? How you feeling it?
right. I say it's different down there.
We
Only
always
been down there like vacation like South Carolina and it's fucking quiet. Like
Oh yeah, South Carolina's like definitely different.
like besides the bullshit that you see riding down that whole fucking that whole corridor, All them fucking Confederate flags and bullshit.
Yeah, word. Other than that,
It's fucking quiet.
it's regular. You just know who you dealing with.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know what type of situation you in.
Mm.
Especially certain spots though. It's like that anywhere though. It's just got to be where you at,
Or
and what county you in, what people you around.
or but yeah, man. We're gonna get right to it. Fuck it, man. Um, per usual, y'all already know the vibes, man. All the links are in our bio to support the podcast. Every streaming DSP, doesn't matter where you listen or view, we are there. Doesn't matter if you are on Amazon, we are there. YouTube, we are there. Apple Podcasts, we are there. It does not matter. iHeartRadio, we are over there. Literally. So shout out to y'all for y'all's continued support. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Facts.
Um, even in our downtime, you know what I'm saying? When we, life does what life does, and we just be hustling and grinding and all this everything. Y'all keep the views up. Y'all keep the
Right.
streams coming in, and like, so
Yep.
we
On the other
appreciate.
platform.
You feel me? Um, but yeah, getting right to it, man. Like we jumped in the inbox, went to go fish out a couple things,
Word, word. I'm about to say, yeah, you already know,
see
man.
see what y'all was talking about and everything like that.
See,
So we're just gonna get to the Q&A section of everything, and y'all already know. Light it up in the motherfucking chat, man. Y'all are more than welcome to hop in the box, come share a few words, whatever the case may be. Drop your opinions, drop your likes, your loves, your dislikes, all of that good shit. But going into question number one, it comes from a lovely supporter of ours. The question is, if your significant is doing a bid, should a relationship still be based in loyalty? I feel like that's a lot of folks' situations.
yeah, word depending on you already know where y'all
Um,
at, what's going on, what situation y'all in. Definitely,
yeah.
that's definitely real. That's some real situations, right? That's you know what I mean. That's happening right now. Like I said, it's been a minute, so we're gonna get through. We're gonna answer these questions and get right. I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I, I guess it's more of like where y'all stand at. If y'all on some ride or die shit, then you should expect for that person to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, be there and do what they gonna do.
Yeah.
If not, then hey, that's what it comes with it. It comes with that shit. You win that shit. That's the type of shit you win. And if that person you win ain't all the way 1,000, you should know that in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And if they depend to go on and dip off and they ain't with that, then that's a situation too. And it's like I said, going back to keeping this podcast diverse, it's 50-50. That's life. You don't know. You got a motherfucking ride or die somebody that's with you, they gonna stick through and hold it down. If not, and I'm pretty sure the signs are gonna be there before any of this shit happen. You know what I mean? So they probably don't even said it or let it be known. Like I ain't going through no your ass getting like you already know. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Or like you know what I mean? So it's just like well that's how I just see it. Like you know what I mean? It's really on that person you're dealing with because females do bids too. So I mean, is that dude gonna be loyal? Is that dude gonna hold it down? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be chasing the next females, digging anything down while you handling that bid? So it goes both ways. And to me, it's just a 50-50 thing on that person. Like, you know what I mean? Who you dealing with.
Word. And I'm reading the comments right now. Absolutely. Opportunity should never control your loyalty. I agree. Opportunity definitely should never control your loyalty. Doing a bid with somebody just from bird's eye view, obviously, I've never had to do that myself, thankfully. Not going all the way. Been in some tight situations, but never had to go through that. But I've seen a lot of my people go through it. You got to be built for that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not built to do a bid with anybody. Um, Especially the iffy motherfuckers. Like, if somebody being gone for whatever the extended amount of time is, controls whether you are out here offering everybody your shit.
Bean, right here, Bean. Yeah,
Or what does that say about y'all's relationship? What does that say about the bond that you have? You know what I mean? It's but folks will love to flip the perspective on that and say, oh, it's all about, well, you're not around like that, and I'm a human, I got needs, and all of this.
10 words.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, right. Like, damn. You just about them needs. You just about
You know what
getting them needs.
I'm saying? You like, damn, go into business for your fucking self.
Right. Hey, look. Alrighty then.
All right. Should have known from the jump, like
Yeah.
who you
Bill.
feeling.
Damn. That's
But yeah,
crazy.
that shit is not for everybody. The wears and tears, the constant back and forth, the no contact, the this, to that. Like you got to be a certain kind of motherfucker to do a bid with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to those who hold it the fuck down, POP style. POP, hold it down.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, man. You got anything else for that?
Nah, that's it on that.
Devontae Adams went to the Rams.
Oh.
How about that?
Hmm.
So now it's Stafford, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Higbee at tight end, and Williams at running back. Blake Corum backing up Williams. Of course, it's pretty nice.
Nice lineup.
I like that. So that's all we got for that one. Our next question: what do you two make of the comparison Jim Jones made about gangs versus fraternities?
What did he say about that?
I'm glad you brought that up. All right, so it's not really a comparison. Like, all right, you see the back and forth banter like I do. That folks calling Jim the oldest young nigga alive. Just based on, oh, he doesn't dress his age and he's still out here being with X, Y, and Z. You see the chains he wears is, still, all about who he is and who he represents and all of that. And what he said. It was like saying, like, just because I am this, just because I am a gang member or whatever the case may be, it doesn't mean that I feed into the criminal aspect of it all. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a people don't draw those comparisons. Talk about fraternity, all of this other, you know. And in that case, I think he's absolutely right, because when you look at, you got to flip the perspective. Like when it comes to banging and shit, obviously, like you got one of the most successful Crip motherfuckers walking the planet in Snoop Dogg. Endorsement deals, Super Bowl performances, and all of these things. You know what I mean? So
What's old boy's name?
Martha Stewart and all of this.
The rule homie. That was with 50 game.
Yeah,
Even though he ain't pop out, like we're not talking about now, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
people that made a success, but that really lived the
yeah,
life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And the ones that really lived the life, it's different from ones that's like it's just swayed they way and they just grabbed onto it because they cool with some motherfuckers they know.
yeah.
Then motherfuckers that gotta wake up and do this shit, like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just with that. As far as, like I said, this just new to me. Y'all just bringing this shit up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say one thing about the Jim Jones thing. As far as the other shit, it's that's gonna go into what I'm about to answer the question with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
if we take out everything, take out all this bullshit,
Mhm.
take out Western civilization, just take it back to just fucking beasts before all religion and all that shit.
Mhm.
And what culture did they tell you had to grow up in? At a certain point, you had to walk around with suits and a tie on. At what point in the culture did they say you had to switch out of sweatpants and put jeans on every day? At what part of the culture when they said, "Oh, you're 60 years old now, take off that suit and tie and just wear sweatpants and some loafers"? You go by your culture, your tribe, and where you from. If that's in you, then that's in you. It does not matter. I'm pretty sure he got dozens of suits. He's feel comfortable in what he's comfortable in from where his culture is at, and that's just how it go. If I go into a community where kids don't give a fuck about no name brand anything and just start saying, "What y'all got going on? What's going on around here? Y'all don't want to do this, y'all don't want to do that, y'all don't put that." Why would I take them out of their element and out their culture? They want to wear plain shit and plain shoes.
Mhm.
That's what they like.
Right.
So when it comes to that, I see it all the time. Like you saying, it coming up. Okay, that's cool. That's what he like to do. I know young OGs now, nigga. They don't got a suit and tie on. They got fitting on, a little cap on, a little hoodie on, and that's what they comfortable in. Timbs and some jeans. So that's just that.
Mhm.
As far as the gangs and all that shit, that's still a part of the same lineup. Cultural, tribal shit. It stems back from way back from before our times. It's just a different view now. Frats, gangs, cops, FBI, whatever. Motherfucker, everybody got a group. Everybody is some. It's a gang of people. That's a
That's
gang
the
of people
point.
together, and y'all all got your own one twos, your own culture and your own thing. So that's just what it is. At the point you go out of the crazy shit and you mature, that's just all. That's life. What can you take away from that? You either gonna mature or you not. We know the ones that don't mature, the motherfuckers is still doing bids, worried about if they girl is out doing such and such, like the last question.
Hmm.
So all that shit going to, you know what I mean, going ahead. You grow up, you mature,
That's my point, though.
you get
That's
out your culture though. Yeah,
exactly.
you don't get out your culture, you don't get out your tribe. I'm not running around screaming gang, and this, that, and the third. No. When
But
as
even
far as
if you
my
did,
time, I'm
even
about to
if
say it.
you did, though.
Exactly. It's part of my culture, part of my life. It's part of my people, part of my brothers. It's part of my peoples I've been around. It's part of my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can. That doesn't mean I'm telling, and I never told nobody to go out and do no bullshit, but that doesn't mean I'm telling the next young person to, okay, yeah, throw this up, go out here and go do that. Never that. I never did that. We never did that. Nobody I fucked
Mhm.
with, even when they did their own dirt, never did that. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's just, and we looked at it differently because we understood. It wasn't a just, oh, it's a fad. Oh, motherfuckers is gang banging. Motherfuckers is blood. Motherfuckers trip. Yes, it was that for certain people, but
Yeah.
for my couple people, my few people, we learned the background. We learned the history. We actually watched videos and studied shit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that we were just, you know what I mean, ch- trying to just rap it. Oh, you throwing it up. You seeing motherfuckers died. I got motherfuckers shot. I know motherfuckers that got killed. I know motherfuckers that got shot. My man's before his 21st birthday. No, before
Hmm.
his 20th birthday. Not even 21.
Hmm.
3 days before. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't no game. It ain't nothing to be. I ain't gonna tell nobody, yo, yeah, go ahead and if you got the chance to do that shit, nah, hell no. And what OG is gonna tell you to do that shit? Unless you doing it for a purpose. To change the game in the
Exactly. So
ways.
that's
To
why
back.
that's
Like, you
the
know what I'm
exact
saying? So,
reason why I'm not jacking none of this shit that everybody else is saying and hopping on Cabo for, because for what? Like, look
good.
at the end of the day, you got to look at what number one. Look at his position and everything like that. Look at what he's been doing. Look at what he has done. Not only did he become a successful businessman, he did it as himself. He didn't, tuck his chin or whatever the case may be. He's out here loud and proud because he's earned that.
And he did it falling out with the cats that he started with.
Yeah.
And any type of way, man, I don't, especially because everybody, if you know me, I fucked with it all. I like the lot in that time with hip hop. I loved the whole time for that
Mm-hmm.
time. You know what I'm saying? But when it was niggas, when it was Dipset, it was Dipset out. Cats know I'm Dipset out.
Facts.
People grow, you get older, you grow
Yeah.
apart. That's cool.
It's fine.
The whole we had a full group. We was together. We got a little older. We grew apart. That's cool. That don't mean we can't connect. That don't mean we can't, you know what I mean, get things going. Things got to a point on a dipset level where motherfuckers wasn't speaking to each other and shit like that. Did we bring the shit back in a form to where that shit is washed out? Hell yeah. I wish they can do that, but some shit can't. Some people just can't do it. But like I said, he don't. They're not all together. He did took Jim Jones and made Jim Jones a name, and he kept himself above water, and now he floating. So
He did what you were supposed to do.
how could you get mad at
That's the
somebody?
shit, though. And that's the shit that people
I was in a
understand.
situation, dead like it was uncomfortable, wasn't for me.
Hmm?
I said I gotta turn myself into a fucking hot commodity somehow, quickly.
Yeah,
Zito, let's do this shit. Put it together.
easy.
Somebody gotta want me. You know what I mean? Boom. Now we got situations after situation after situation. I don't just have one coaching offer. I got a coaching offer that I took. I got an offer from an academy school well known that's been ranked in the states and won championships to coach in the summer in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
I got another joint coming for within a year that's being put together. So when I told Zito we going full blast, we gonna get it, we getting it. Just because I'm doing one thing, don't ever think we just got one thing. We never got one thing going
Ever.
on. So don't ever mistake us for one thing. We just showed y'all one thing. Oh, they've been working on that for a long time. No, trust me. We can hit y'all with three back to back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this for years. We always 3 steps ahead of y'all. It's more than chess and checkers. We just life movers. That's how we move. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to be in life. If you're a life mover, you're going to be ahead. Whether you with cats or not. If they try to take you down, bring you down, if you stay above and stay on your shit, Jim Jones, I don't give a fuck what no haters say. I got a pocket full of money. I'm living life. I'm swagged out, and I'm good.
That's why I don't take issue with how he did it and how he carries himself. Because, like you said, like, how many people we know from the culture? How many people we know from the banging culture that has done similar shit? How many people do we know that we still rock with to this day? You understand? Like, it's all about
Mom,
what you do with your shit. He did what he was supposed to do.
I'm not in this
Like,
shit.
you was out here in the public eye for over 20 years. Everybody respect Capo. If you don't, then that's on you. Cool, great, fantastic. But he marketed, branded himself, and flipped his shit and turned it into a business. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't let nobody else play with your likeness, your IP, your fucking intellectual property, and all of that. Just because folks don't know about the business of self, they're judging him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, y'all sound a little goofy on this one. Cause I'm gonna have to side. I'm gonna have to side with Jim on this shit. Because gangs, cops, masons, you name it, they're all out here, all
Yeah,
engaged in all types of activities.
exactly.
You feel
Exactly. Motherfuckers
y'all
got,
not barking about that shit.
motherfuckers
Y'all bark about
got,
Jim Jones
motherfuckers got
and
cars.
being
You know
40
what I mean?
plus, still dripped out with his chains on and still talking his shit, still making music and being a businessman. Y'all
Like,
won't talk about that.
exactly.
Silly.
Silly. Wow.
Folks be mad at the wrong shit. But yeah, I appreciate that question. Got anything else?
Nope. Like I said, nope. You already know, let's get them in, let them get the so
Or
we can do as
all
much
right.
as we can for them.
Next question. Peace, fellas. Peace, peace. Almost 3 months in. How are y'all feeling about Trump in office? You know, we was about to get one.
God, look, I that's why I ain't even saying. I ain't even about to say, damn, we about to make it through an episode without this bullshit.
When I went in the inbox, there was literally about
I,
15 to 20
I,
back.
I already know. I was like, if you put them shit in a row, it's gonna be a whole fucking episode. We're gonna be doing 3 episodes of this shit. Like, bruh, like, yo, listen,
Mm, 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 mm.
about to stress or give y'all too much?
Hmm. Uh,
How I feel right now about it? Go take it real quick, Zito. Go ahead.
me personally,
Yo,
where I'm sitting with it, we told
huh?
y'all. We told y'all what to expect.
That's what they-
Nothing that's going on should be a surprise. Like we told y'all about the whole Project 2025 shit. We told y'all how he was going to roll it out. We told y'all what was going to happen when he selected his people. So we shouldn't be surprised at any of the nonsense that's going on. Like when people stand up on that stage and debate each other, you understand? He's talking about, oh, on day one, I'm gonna lower grocery prices and all of this shit. Then you heard him contradict himself, talking about, oh, well, I don't know how to do that. Okay, but people wanted to select him instead of the person who actually had a plan for that. Not concepts of a plan, but a plan. You feel me? So, look at the people connected to him. The whole Elon Musk shit. Ugh. Like, this is the person that he got to go look through our finances as a country and all of these things, and you want him to find all of this money so that y'all can spend it on what? Oh, just give it back to the wealthiest, the top 1%, the top 3%, and all of these things. All of the shit that rolled out and has rolled out was detailed in Project 2025. The same shit that he tried to say he knew nothing about. So at this point in the game, it's the find out stage. Y'all wanted to fuck around. Now you finding out. That's where I'm at with it. It's unfortunate that we had to get here. It's unfortunate that so many people were so consumed by misinformation and so much bullshit and all the lies that were spewed, and it so it just slided y'all, and y'all thought voting against your own interests was the way to go. And that's everybody's interest. That's every community, Black, Spanish, Asian, you fucking name it. Like, you voted against your own interests. Men, women, especially women. Women have lost a lot with him being in office. You know what I'm saying? We won't even talk about the DEI shit, you know, because it's all L. You see what the stock market is doing. Talk about that. You see Dow was down over 60 something points the other day. Now, if somebody, I'll never understand the logic behind putting someone in a position of power who people look at him and they're like, oh, he's a successful businessman. Okay, go dig in the fucking papers. Go dig in the research. I wouldn't call him a successful businessman. Does he have businesses that worked out? Yes. But look at the ones that failed. He has more that's failed than him being successful.
Oh,
so
me.
I wouldn't
Hey.
I wouldn't put him in a position of power. You know what I mean? But I even told folks he's not gonna be the one who's talking the shit. It's going to be the people who surround him. Like, but people didn't understand the shit when I said it. I was like, yo, the reason why he got Elon with him is because Elon is younger and smarter and all of these things, and he's going to be throwing all the main ideas his way. And Trump is going to
cut Zito off. What's good, Brody?
Oh,
I
what's
definitely
good,
got a
mano?
DM you. I've been telling Zito we thinking about doing, not thinking about, we're gonna be doing something. So I gotta DM you, send you a little something your way so you can put some things together. If you don't know, now we're gonna introduce, that's our Brody right there, OB from the hometown.
Yes, sir.
As we said when we answered that question before, if you stick to your craft, stick to what you're doing, nothing can bring you down. Brody is one of them people.
Facts.
100.
Facts. One of the best producers, one of the best
Doing
engineers.
this thing.
100%. You definitely should drop him a follow. Matter of fact, we're gonna have him up on here one of these nights.
Yeah,
So
of course. Like I said, I
not
got
busy
some
being
things.
super dad and super producer and super engineer and super all of that shit. We need you in the box,
I
man.
got some, I got some things. I got some things. got some things I know you're gonna be interested in. So 100, yeah, definitely. But yeah, to get to what Zito was saying, finish, because I know you was answering
Yeah,
the
I'm just pointing out, the shit that we told y'all was gonna happen. And, the Project 2025 shit, the DEI shit, the quote unquote attack on uh, trans women in sports and all of these. We told y'all all of this shit was coming.
right.
And,
And as we said, like with your presidents, with your government or whatever, they're gonna give you some shit that look good, and they're gonna give you some shit that, of course, like you go like, what the heck is going on? So it's just that some shit, yeah, I can see. I see where you going with it, and then there's other shit. Of course, you're just gonna be like, come on, like what the like, how do you do this and then that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to give us that because that's just how it flow. Even when they're in front of us talking, it's still some stuff that they got to read.
yeah,
Some of them may go off track, and then you be like, whoa, we know he said something off the outside the lines. You know what I'm saying? But you go, that's cool to get that too because then that means they letting you
right,
know something.
right,
You know what I mean? And they're human too. So if they get information or know something that's bothering them, you got to think about this. When you get information on something, you don't want to hold that shit in. You want to call the motherfucker that you fuck with and let them know, like, yo, bro, this shit is going on. To be a president is not a job that you just sign up for and be easy. You get briefed. You get briefed on shit that you are never supposed to tell
right,
the public. You get to see shit that you are never supposed to tell the public. So how do you think it feels sometimes to really sit up there day by day and be like, just lie? Some of them get fed up with it. So yeah, they're gonna go off track and they're gonna give you some real shit. Some presidents are gonna give you some real shit, and some just gonna go by the book. That's just what they signed up for.
mm-hmm.
And all you're going to get some shit that we agree with and some shit that we don't agree with. And that's just the system. You got to just know where you
Mm-hmm.
at. Focus on you, focus on what you're doing, focus on being able to stay out the way when it's time, and then you're going to be good. If you don't need them, then you good. Then you good. Don't fucking worry about what the fuck is going on. Just long as you're putting you in a position of what you always should be ready for survival and to get right.
Right.
But long as you know it's not getting to that point to where, okay, we're on the brink of some crazy shit, then we know, all right, it's getting wild. Right now, come on, man, it's just the average shit. It's the average shit that's gonna go on for 4 years. Y'all don't stop getting so entangled into it. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna start saying now. Like, stop getting so twisted into it now. We laid out a view of over a year of how to split down politics, how to break the shit down, how to see the ins and outs. So just view it for what it is. Peep, do a little research on what they talking about, and then keep it moving. Long as you know what's going on, you good. If you don't know what's going on, then your ass is done up, because then you can fall for the tricks.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Don't get wrapped around and make your life crazy thinking about this shit every day. I gotta look up them, and that's what they want you to do.
yeah.
Just figure out what's going on, break the shit down a little bit, and move around that, and then just flow. Like, that's how you get to learn. Spiritualists, that's how we teach you how to live life spiritually and free. And they say, how the fuck is you free? And all this shit is going on, and you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care about paying none of that. Bills, none of that shit. It gotta be done, cool, but it's not gonna be a worry, it's not gonna be a factor. I'm living a free spiritual life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in this matrix, moving around, gradually going through. As a human being, you are here to experience the emotions of life. So you're gonna get the up and downs, the laugh, the sad, the mad, but at the end of the day, let that shit flow. Don't worry about it. Just stay on
Yeah.
point and let it go.
That's the one thing that folks definitely need to understand, man. Like, it's a lot of doom and gloom. It's a lot of negative energy that's attached to him. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how he affects the people. You know, whether it's suggestively, suggestively or otherwise. Um, but you got to learn how to take yourself out of it. Like, don't watch shit that comes off the TV. Don't watch too much news because they ain't never got nothing good to say. You feel me?
Exactly.
Just make sure you stay aware of the shit that impacts your direct cipher, your direct circle, your direct square. You understand? Like, and make sure that you have the right information, no mis or disinformation. For the love of God, if we know anything over this past election, stop listening, stop ingesting misinformation. You know what I'm saying? because that fucked the whole entire game up. So we're gonna see, but buckle up.
Facts.
Three more years. This is
You
bullshit.
feel me? It's three more. Like, you know what I mean? When I told y'all when we had Sleepy Jizzy, you just gotta buckle up and ride on out. Now we got that's all it's going. You know what I mean? Every four we got to ride it out, baby. You gonna get some motherfuckers to fuck with it. Some you can't, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
That's all right. We all in this shit together.
Right,
Goddamn it. So
exactly. Just stay tuning in.
just remember, we meet here every Sunday,
Yeah,
so y'all could come kick y'all shit, vent y'all shit.
and if
We
we
go
not
through all
on,
the emotions together.
if we
Goddamn it.
not on, just hit the DM, hit the
Word.
box.
What's good, B?
We rolling. High Point just beat Longwood.
Or
Championship.
um.
Championship
So you
week.
got any more for that?
Nah, you already know.
Word. All right. Well, we got one more.
I jump
Uh,
in, then I jump out.
oh, easy. Sick. Word, B. I could dig it. I could definitely dig it. Our last question coming in. I'm a resident of Morristown. I saw a story posted about the stabbing on Early Street. Why hasn't this been made into a bigger deal? Thank you for keeping us informed. We need more honest reporting like what you do. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you can.
And we had a conversation when all of this, like as soon as I got word, like, literally my first phone call was gentleman up top. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna believe this shit. I just got told X, Y, and Z. I just got told that it's not a good situation. Somebody got poked up,
Right.
and it was a trail of this and a trail of that, left all the way to the front door, X, Y. But to the question or to the statement, really, like I appreciate it because everybody and their mama didn't run with it. All the news outlets did. Like there's a reason why it fell to us because we cover the shit that everybody is afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like when you ingest content from, a lot of the people who do content for town, it's all about the shiny glitz and all the uptown, it's the green, it's all the businesses and everything like that. And that's fine. That's a piece of where we're from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's no shade to them. Like those are my people. Like they know exactly how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to reporting the bad shit too, there's a void there. You know what I'm saying? So this is just one of those situations, and it just happens to be connected to a bunch of shit that's going on. So that's part of the reason
Yo, Lay B, Juju
why
in there?
sing. But part of the reason why we chose to make it loud. You know what I'm saying? So by us making it loud, so y'all know, I received 3 phone calls from a block number from somebody from town. I'm not gonna name no names. I know exactly who they are. And they asked me to take it down. For what?
Nah, buddy.
For what? Now, the funny part about that is that after that, then the news outlets in town ran with the story. Interesting. Expected, but interesting. You know, see, we understand our position. Okay, we are disruptors. Always have been. Always will.
Exactly.
Always will be.
That's facts.
So more than anything, we stand with the people. This is why, not just this story, the story about the heating and everything that was going on in housing, that got made very loud, and I got phone calls about that too. I didn't attach my number to any of the posts, any of the stories or anything. So how did y'all get my number?
Wow.
See, the old guard of town, they see us coming. And when I mean us, collectively, us, all of us, they see the new wave of entrepreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
the new wave of media, the new wave of leaders. They see us coming and they are terrified. They are scared for their fucking life because they know we don't play no fucking games because we're willing to stand in front of them and point their shit out extra loud and make sure the people are aware because that's who we stand with. That's who we represent. The motherfucking people. All power to the people.
Facts.
You understand? That's why we're here. It's part of our purpose. And as far as the honest reporting goes, what the fuck we do?
Drop it. You know what I
Since
mean?
day one of the podcast, we say we gonna tell a whole lot of fucking truth. You may not be ready for it. You may not want to hear it, but we gonna stand on the truth.
Exactly.
We gonna fuck. When people talk about standing on business, on big business, very few people do it like us. That's just a fact. That's not a flex. That's not being cocky or braggadocious. Let's just talk what's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it affects y'all, chat. If it affects y'all, if it affects my parents, if it affects my sister, if it affects my niece, my nephew, my cousins, my
Right.
aunts, my uncles, it's about us.
Facts.
And why wouldn't we? Everybody can go run and hide and play with the gatekeepers all they want to. There's no flinch. There's no flinch here.
Nah.
It's just how we were brought up.
Word. And that's 100
Yeah.
from
So
the low. You heard?
you're welcome for that. And there's plenty more to come.
Plenty,
You feel?
plenty,
Plenty more.
plenty,
So
plenty. Plenty.
there's a whole lot of shit going on that needs to be discussed. But in terms of that situation right there, that situation was connected to something else that just took place in town in terms of folks getting fucking bagged up and all of this silly shit. Hey, which we'll discuss at a later time
Right.
because that's all we got for right now.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Word.
You
Word.
feel me? So it's on you, sir. Take us home.
Well, as is, y'all already know what it is, man. Each and every Sunday, or each and every time that we on and y'all lock in, we always appreciate it. As we will, we back now, as y'all see. We lock out, we go in the grind mode, we stack some things up, and then we come right back. But hey, man, springtime, summertime, we will be running and gunning on
Mm-hmm.
all levels. So watch all pages, from the coaching pages, the Get Right This podcast, the TikTok page, the
Every
Get Right This podcast gaming. We got college football 26
real,
about to come out.
real quick,
We
real
got
quick, quietly, real quietly. A year of the Get Righteous Podcast Gaming. The Ballmageddon tournament already has 2 split leagues. We just haven't made it loud yet.
facts. Yeah, 2 split leagues, both award leagues. Ring just gave it out. Trophy just came in for the other league. The Ballmageddon Team Builder League is up right now. We just got 2 requests for that. As I was about to say, 2K and fucking what is that? EA are in the works of right now for the new college basketball. The Get Righteous podcast is about to post up the 2v2 Call of Duty Ultimate Comp Tournament. Get ready. I have elite comp players that are already locked in. I have 6 players that are teamed up, 2, 4, 6. And just know, if you come, I'm just coming in enjoying and playing a tournament. I know these cats that's coming in,
They coming
just like
in.
some of our college players. I can bet on these. Some of these, I know what some of these cats is gonna be in the finals. You heard?
Or
So as I said, man, just a lot of things, a lot of big things. Thanks for locking in, always rocking out with us, not just on the IG for y'all that sit in with us on IG. That's always love, but across all platforms. Because as I say, we get the list, we know who listening, we get the
yeah,
overseas
yeah.
numbers, we get the United States numbers, we get everything. So y'all that's listening, man, we appreciate it. Um, Stay tuned and stay locked in. You know we got some things coming.
He's stupid as hell.
Oh, you
Word.
already know. B, we on the next wave right now. I'm about to hit you, guns, and all y'all now. Let's get our wave on while I go heat up these tenders and these fries so I can get low with these eyes. It's
Word.
back to
Y'all
work week.
already know.
Spring AAU season kickoff tomorrow. I'm excited. I get to meet my players. It's gonna be wild. I got a girls team, fourth graders. So we just gonna have fun. I'm just putting a lot of little fun games together for them so we can just have fun this year. And
That's what.
other than that, man, it's a lovely time. Y'all know what it is. Live, love, peace.